Night Shyamalan is back this year with a new movie. His most recent movie that he released was Knock at the Cabin, and that was a good enough movie, I think. Not his best, but not his worst either. He is a very uneven director, so we don't really know what we are going to get for each movie he makes. Now he's back this August with a movie called Trap, and from the trailer it looks like a very interesting movie. Seemingly what we get in the trailer is that the dad is a serial killer and he brought his daughter to a concert and the police is there because they know the killer will be there. The trailer did get some negative feedback because people seem to think that the dad is the killer, and they do allude to the dad being the killer, but people seem to think that that is the twist. And it might as well be because Shyamalan's last movie didn't have a twist really at all, so it might be that straightforward. But knowing Shyamalan's movies, most of his movies have a twist. And I think there will be some twists in this one. Because I don't think that they would have revealed the dad being the killer or alluded to it if there wasn't more to it. I've seen many comments online saying that they revealed the twist in the trailer, but I don't really think that is the twist. But I do have some theories on what is going on in the actual movie. What is actually going on and what is not shown in the trailer. The first theory I have is that the daughter is the killer, and the dad is just trying to protect her. M. Night does mix some supernatural elements in horror and some more realistic elements in horror, so I wouldn't put it past him that the daughter is some kind of monster or a vampire, most likely a monster that needs to kill people or needs to eat them or something like that. Most likely not a vampire because we get to see them during the day in the movie. It's still daylight when they arrive to the concert hall, but it could also be that this vampire doesn't really get affected by daylight. But most likely it's some kind of monster. The daughter is some kind of monster. The mom maybe was a monster and left or died somehow. And the dad is now just taking care of her. It's still his daughter, so it wouldn't matter to him that his daughter is a monster. So we get this premise that he is protecting her. But people in the town or city, they think that it's a killer, that it's just a serial killer, and they don't know that it's some kind of supernatural thing. So instead of him trying to get out, it would be him trying to protect his daughter and trying to get them both out of there, alive or not even arrested. But even if it is a straightforward serial killer movie, it's a new concept that a dad with his daughter on a concert, going to a concert, is a serial killer and finding out why he's doing what he's doing and so on. And it would be a tense situation because they are in a concert, the police is there, they are trapped, and him trying to get out with his daughter would be intense. And it would most likely lead to a very entertaining movie because we have not seen anything like this before, at least not in this way. But I do think it's far more interesting than that, and what we don't see in the trailer is something totally different. That's more of his M. Night Shyamalan's style. Also, for anyone who has seen the trailer, there is a guy at the checkout that to me looks a bit suspicious. He talks to the dad, and he is the one that tells the dad that the police is there and looking for the infamous serial killer. I think that character has more to do with the movie than what the trailer shows. Maybe him being the killer, him being in control, him knowing everything, and so on. But the dad being framed. But that wouldn't explain why the dad opened up his phone and looks at a kidnapped victim after he gets told all this information. But M. Night Shyamalan is a very creative director, so I think he can fool us pretty well. And this can turn out to be a very bad movie still. I mean, he's very uneven. He made The Last Airbender, which was awful. He made some bad movies like Lady in the Water, but he also made The Sixth Sense and Signs, which are both great movies and both in the beginning of his career. After those two movies, he kinda lost his touch, and since then he has been uneven. He did make a comeback with The Visit first, which was great, I thought. Even though some people didn't think it was good, I thought it was a great movie, a great comeback. Then he made Old, which was just okay. A great movie in concept, but it was not well told. It had bad characters and bad storytelling. And then, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, he made Knock at the Cabin that really surprised me. It was quite a good movie, not great but good, with Dave Bautista as the main intruder of the 4 intruders that are in the movie. And I won't say anything more than that, because there is more to them than what the trailer shows, like in this one. But the 4 intruders, they are something different than what you expect. And that one also was a unique horror idea. Even though it's not really that bloody, they cut away or move the camera away when some bloody things happen. But it was a creative horror movie, a creative story. So I really hope that Trap is a good movie, because I do really like M. Night Shyamalan's style. He deserves to make a great movie again. He is one of the few directors that have some imagination and creativity. Even though it might not work every time, he does bring the creativity with him. And most of his movies are not adaptations, it's original ideas that he writes and directs himself. And that I have to give him props for. Someone else that has a really good comeback when it comes to his acting career is Josh Hartnett. He's playing the dad in this new M. Night Shyamalan movie. And it's nice to see him get some new roles. He was most recently in Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, and before that he made a movie with Guy Ritchie and so on. So he's making an acting career comeback right now. And he's kind of experienced as a horror actor, because he was in Halloween H2O and The Faculty in the 90s. So it's definitely not his first horror movie. And I do like him as an actor. He was in Black Hawk Down too, where he did show some dramatic chops. So we'll see what he does with his new main character role in Trap. If you liked this video, please like, share and subscribe. This has been Boogeyman Cinema. Thank you for watching. Do you think we were shown the twist in the trailer, or do you think there's more twists that we will get when the movie is released? Please let me know in the comments.